All right, we're out here today at 7955 Turnberry Way. We're in Duluth, Georgia. Today's October the 22nd. It's about 11:15 this morning. It's about 75 degrees. So we're out here for a hail claim. Obviously, you can see the inconsistencies with, what's the shingle's supposed to look like, which you can kind of see right here, versus what, hail damage shingles will look like. You can see that crater. Look at the dang difference. You can see it dip in right there. Put it right here again so you can see it dip in. Check that dip out right there. All these are cratered. This is a ton of hail all over this roof. This is third reinspection. On the second reinspection, we had an actual Allstate adjuster come out, wrote up a full repair estimate to replace this whole roof, sent it up to management. Denied it, and then now I believe that Allstate adjusters not being truthful that he wrote up a repair estimate. But we're out here again. We do have Patriot Claim Solutions out here. They're going to do another inspection, get some more photos. We're on the back slope right here, but obviously this wind damage, while we're here, we're going to be going ahead and doing an attempted repair on this. Same thing, there's wind there is wind down here, and there's this whole tab right here, but there's a bunch more wind that's throughout the back of this roof, as well as on some of the other slopes. But without further ado, we'll be using a roof snake today to pull this shingle out. This is what all big insurance carriers have approved to make these repairs. So I'm going to hand this off to Gary, and we're going to start this repair. This shingle is going to start right here. It's going to end over here. So we're going to have to manipulate. This is obviously the damaged shingle. We're going to have to manipulate this corner, this entire shingle, and then this corner just to get this shingle out. So here we go. I'm going to be as gentle as I can, but I feel a bunch of matting transfer already happening. I just kind of tore that shingle a little bit. Shingle ripped right here.
Hey, Mr. David, can I call you right back?
All right.
Absolutely, thank you.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of matting transfer going on. We'll show that when we get this shingle pulled out, but there is a ton of matting transfer that's happening. Perfect, that shingle's already up for us. Look at that granule wash right there where it hit. There. You saw that?
Yeah.
Yep. Perfect. This shingle looks like it's already up. That's awesome. This shingle's already up too, so that makes it easy. But yeah, that's gonna rip that, and there it is, rip that right there. There's nothing that you can do in this situation. The roof has just seen its better day. I'm not asking for this roof to be paid for due to the fact that, God, I gotta remove the damaged shingle. I can just tell this is damaged, so it doesn't matter if it rips, but what does matter is the shingle up under it, and I feel all this matting transfer that's going on. So this shingle ripped right here, but this is the damaged shingle, so it really doesn't matter. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out so I can show you guys the amount of matting transfer. And we're actually gonna take this shingle because not one person from Allstate has recommended this. So we're gonna go ahead and take it upon ourselves. We gotta go under here because it's pulled straight through. We're gonna go ahead and take it upon ourselves to get this shingle identified through a third-party source. That way, there's three parts of a repair, or to see if something's repairable. It's the CAR method. So the first one's gonna be C for compatibility. We have to make sure that this roof, or the shingle that's currently on this roof, is compatible with what's currently in manufacture. If it's not, we have to abide by the IRC that Georgia adopted in 2018, which states that we must follow manufacturer installation guidelines. So if there is a do not mix letter, we would be asked to directly violate, Georgia's local state, minimum building requirements, not to get confused with ordinance and law. But as far as just our local state minimum building requirements, or building codes, we would be asking to directly just go around those and not abide by them if we were asked to repair this with a shingle that has a do not mix letter. So the second one is A, that's availability. Same thing, it goes back to if the shingle's discontinued, is it available? And that would be a question
Matting transfer's crazy.
that we would have to figure out. Yeah, I knew it was gonna be. And then last is repairability. So right here, we've already failed repairability for 2 reasons. The first reason that we failed repairability is, look at that. Look at the amount of matting transfer. This is a perfectly good shingle. This shingle has no wind damage, nothing going on. There is material, watch your head, Gary. Look at that, there's material exposing the fiberglass. This shingle is completely compromised. Look at that fiberglass sticking up, pulled straight out. Second reason this roof is not repairable is these are, you know, obviously hail damage shingle. Come on, I'll get to the back where we can look at the bruising on this. But we've got torn shingle right here. It broke this tab loose right here. There's another hail damage, and I'll get to that. But here's the other shingle. We had to make, like, completely torn it. So not only do we have to do this repair here for 1 shingle, now we have to repair 2 more shingles because we damaged them. This shingle has to be repaired, so we're gonna have to do 2 more shingles. And then when we do these 2 shingles are gonna get damaged. So we're basically gonna work our way up the whole entire roof. But let me show you, hold on to these, Gary. Let me show you the amount of matting transfer that we've got. Check that out. So that's pretty crazy. All that material left. This shingle got ripped right here from the repair. But I want to show you, you know, just how much of hail damage that actually is. We'll get under here and check out that bruising. You can see exactly where that hail hit this roof. Right there again, check that out. Look at that, cracked the matting. The matting's completely cracked. Right here, boom, push right down on that hail. You can see that fiberglass coming through the back of the shingle. That is 100% hail damage. And obviously, if there's fiberglass coming through the shingle, water's making it through that shingle as well, right through the bottom. And that shingle, there's underlayment right there. So that's gonna cause leaks. Same thing with this shingle. So with this, we're gonna take this shingle and send it off for a third-party identification. There's not even a need to replace this for repairability purposes because we've already failed due to the shingle completely ripping in multiple different places. We're gonna replace this shingle you know, for safety precautions and leak precautions. But with the amount of matting transfer, the leaks we've got here obviously show that this was hail damage and not wear and tear or blistering or anything like that due to the cracking through the backside of the shingle. But we're gonna go ahead and put a shingle back here. This video will be sent in. We'll go ahead and take videos of this repair and get this sent in. This will be posted to YouTube, so everybody will have access to it. Again, we're at 7955 Turnberry Way in Duluth, Georgia. Today is October 22nd, and that'll conclude this video.